Hello, I'm Flavia. I'm the founder of Bodybolster. I want to talk to you a little bit about how this simple tool can change your posture and improve your movement. The Bodybolster was created with physiotherapists, and we use it here in Australia for many things, for exercises, but also to help us sit and to help us improve our posture. It has this little valve. This is what makes it different from everything else. So the valve allows you to squeeze the air out so that you can get it to whatever level you need, or just by opening the valve, it will just inflate and suck the air in. The reason this is important will become obvious when I start to demonstrate some of the ways that you can use the Bodybolster. But firstly, I want to talk to you about the importance of posture. You know, every day we do things that put us in a rolled forward position. Either the head, the shoulders, everything is hunched, and our muscles seize up. Our muscles can get very tense, and over a period of time you can get a sore neck, sore shoulders, back pain, which often can become chronic. And at that point, it is much harder to manage. So we believe in prevention. And the way that you can use the Bodybolster first and foremost is in a seated position, which is what we do more than anything else every single day. We sit in cars, we sit at the office, we sit in public transport, we sit for entertainment, to watch television, and when we're on our computers. So I want to show you how we can integrate it into our daily lives just by changing very little about what you do. Let me demonstrate. So let's sit down, and this is typically the position that we're in for a big part of the day. We sit for a lot of the times. So here are some simple tips that you can use every single day to help to improve your posture. Now, firstly, this is a typical office chair, and you'll notice that it has a lumbar support. Yet, when I sit into it, my back is flat. It's absolutely flat. And we're naturally meant to have 3 curves of the spine. So how we use the Bodybolster here is to accentuate and to support exactly where we need it, so that every chair becomes the right fit chair. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of air out of this. So I sit back into it, squeeze the air out, and you will immediately see that from a flat back of a few moments ago to now, I've tilted the pelvis forward, creating that curve in the lower back. And the moment you tilt your head forward, your shoulders fall back into position. And when your shoulders fall back into position, your chin is tucked in. Why is that important? Here's why. Your head weighs as much as this sandbag. So you can imagine that stacked on your head. If you're not in alignment, this is what's happening. Your head and your neck is trying to support this weight. Look at what it's doing to my arms. This is a real weight. Even my arms can't support it, let alone your neck and shoulders. No wonder so many people suffer from headaches, from tension headaches and neck strain and shoulder strain. Your body is not meant to be seated for the length of time that we are. So what we want to do is put the Bodybolster in its right place so that you have the perfect alignment. Your chin is tucked in, and because it's there, there is a neurological connection that makes you think, oh, I need to support this. I can't do this. I can't lean forward. In fact, it's not comfortable to lean forward when you have the Bodybolster. And so you can be in the correct alignment. Make sure that you align your complete environment, particularly if you're on a laptop or a computer, so that you're not putting any strain anywhere. Your shoulders are back, your chin is tucked in, holding up the neck, and you also, very importantly, have a little bit of mobility. This mobility is important because your spine is stable but flexible. So we don't just want it to be flat like this. We want there to be support and movement at the same time. And because the Bodybolster has air, we can provide both of those things simultaneously. So put it where you feel you need the support. Put it where you feel that you need to, where you often feel the need to place a fist because you may have a tight spot. So it's a combination of tool and skill. You'll work out what's best for you. But I'm also going to give you some tips now on how to use it in different positions, because it's important to vary your position throughout the course of the day. To sit still statically in one position for hours and hours is very bad for your posture, and it's very bad for your spine. The spine, when the spine moves slightly, it releases nutrients. 90% of nutrients that flow to the brain flow through the spinal cord. So it is important to keep your spine healthy and keep it moving, and you get out of static sitting positions. So this is just one of many positions. We all have different backs. Some people have flat backs, some people have sway backs, some people have long backs. So this position might work for you. But another position that I know a lot of people enjoy, let me just inflate it a little bit, is this one here. It's vertical down your back. This allows you to open up your lungs and your chest so that you're reversing that rolled forward position. You can even start to do some stretches with it. There are in fact 10 seated exercises that you can do while you're at your desk. I'll demonstrate one. This is a good rotation exercise. Just rolling, draping over the body bolster to get a nice rotation. You can relax the back muscles. Another reason posture is important is because when you have a closed in or a rolled forward posture, you're actually compromising all of your body's systems. I want you to do this exercise with me. I want you to roll forward and slouch the way that you would normally be. And try taking a deep breath. You actually can't. Your breath gets caught in your chest because your lungs have shrunk, their capacity has shrunk. There is a study that was done that showed that poor posture can actually contribute to a reduction of 32% in lung capacity. But when you have the body bolster that is holding you up with the correct alignment, and it's opening up your chest and drawing your shoulders back, now you can breathe deeply. Your lungs are functioning. So what that means is that all of your other systems are functioning better. Your respiratory system, your nervous system, your circulatory system. It is important for your spine is at the center, controls all of those things. So a good healthy spine is extremely important. I want to show you another position. Sometimes you feel comfortable wedging it just in the tailbone like that, because again, you have a little bit of movement, but you're also in the correct position that gives you the 3 natural curves. It's stacking your back and allowing your pelvis to rotate slightly forward. So in any of the positions that you go into with the body bolster, whether it's this one, or whether it's lower back, or whether it's vertical, or whether it's mid-back, right? Because some people have a long back, so you might need to position your body bolster a little bit differently. But in any of those positions, you know that it's auto-correcting your posture. You could also sit on it for a little bit of a break. Just sit on it. Now, I might want to take a little bit of air out. Just a little bit. And then in this position, I can do some pelvic tilts. From side to side and front and back, releasing tension in your back, in your lower back. A little bit front and back and side to side. And that means that if you have to sit at your desk for any length of time, you have some variation and movement to get out of static sitting positions, because they're the things that the positions that shorten your muscles they shorten your ligaments, they give you aches, pain and strain. So that's just something simple that you can do every single day.